The core idea is that your thoughts create your reality. If you secretly believe you're not worthy of love, you'll naturally be drawn to people who confirm that belief. This cycle of choosing problematic partners won't break by chance. It breaks when you become aware of these hidden beliefs. You can't attract healthy love if you have low self-esteem. Many blame bad luck in relationships, but this message clarifies that luck is just a term for a cause and effect we don't understand yet. The cause of your relationship patterns is within you. There's often a subconscious idea that love has to be painful or that someone else's affection proves your worth. These beliefs are dangerous because they quietly guide your choices, like a broken compass leading you astray. The root of the problem: earning love and seeking validation. A major reason your compass might be broken is the belief that love must be earned. This often comes from past experiences where you felt you had to perform, please others, or shrink yourself to get affection. You might have been confused. Approval for true connection, attachment for love, drama for passion. What you're seeking is validation, but the message stresses that relationships aren't for being validated. They're for growth, expansion, and sharing a deeper connection. How can you grow if you're constantly afraid of being abandoned, or if you're suppressing your true self to keep the peace? A relationship should never cost you who you are. Successful people in love often first learn to be whole on their own. They weren't looking for someone to complete them, but to add to a life they were already building. If you're waiting for love to give you permission to live your life, you're putting your soul on hold, and any connection you find will likely be temporary. Relationships built on self-abandonment are destined to fail. What your partner choice reveals. The type of partner you pick shows what you believe you deserve. Even if you say you want stability and safety, if you still deep down believe love must be a struggle, you'll find peaceful partners boring or predictable. This isn't because you enjoy pain, but because chaos feels familiar to how you learn to relate. Your subconscious prefers what's familiar, even if it's unhealthy, until you reprogram it. Reprogramming your subconscious requires awareness, discipline, and honesty with yourself. You need to become an observer of your own choices. What good qualities do you ignore in others? What red flags do you downplay? What positive signs do you distrust? Are you choosing based on intuition or insecurity? Do you chase those you have to win over, or pursue those who truly see you? If you're constantly chasing, your love life is being led by a void, and nothing lasting can be built from that. Many successful people struggled in love because they lacked emotional mastery. They hadn't dealt with their inner issues, turning relationships into battlegrounds. The unresolved, invisible war within you will always appear in your relationships. Healing and evolution. To break this cycle, you need to ask yourself, what part of me still believes love must be earned? And then, what would happen if I no longer believe that? No partner can rescue you from yourself. They can support and inspire you, but they can't be your entire identity or source of happiness. If they become your oxygen, you'll sacrifice your truth and lose yourself. Healthy relationships are built by two individuals who are centered in their purpose, growth, and honesty. Love then becomes divine, not dependent. Don't curse repeated heartbreaks. Study them. They are teachers meant to awaken you, repeating until you learn the lesson. Ask what pain you've been avoiding seeing and what version of yourself keeps choosing these partners. Then, evolve beyond old habits, coping mechanisms, and the idea that pain is a necessary part of love. Real love heals, it doesn't wound. It can only arrive when you've built a life that is already whole on its own. The paradox is that those who no longer need love, to feel worthy are the ones who attract worthy love. Building your foundation and elevating your vibration. Build a strong inner foundation through daily habits, mental commitment, and refusing to settle for surface-level validation. When you stop compromising your standards, you stop chasing and begging. You've already chosen yourself, and the world responds to your energy, not your longing. When you live in your truth, you naturally attract those who see your value and repel those who don't. This is alignment, the source of powerful things, including love. Many avoid solitude, mistaking it for emptiness, but it's where real transformation happens. To stop choosing the wrong partners, you must get to know your true self, not just the mask you show the world. Stop betraying your inner compass and dulling your intuition for a temporary connection. Your intuition is your greatest asset in choosing a partner, but it's often ignored when you don't want to lose a fantasy. Wrong partners often arrive with a lesson, pulling at old wounds because they resonate with the part of you that needs healing. They're not there to stay, but to reflect what needs attention. Most people don't learn these lessons. They distract themselves, blame others, and repeat the same patterns, calling it fate. But fate is the echo of your unconscious mind. If you don't master your mind, it will lead you to familiar pain. Connection versus chemistry and emotional maturity. Examine your patterns. Many confuse choosing a better partner law of involves recognizing they offer that would often come discipline you to what did they were the truth temporary highs compatibility liberation over discipline needs become the person who cares about chase and asking if a person will fireworks romanticized cultivability safe holds themselves learn to stay your partner you must mature beyond purpose or diminish your emotional maturity isn't just about how much you love as you master, but how you until then you can't build a strong life externally what you lack in clear out relationships that confuse love fullness, with control, or fear, or drama with depth. Choose peace over poison passion, consistency over unpredictable intensity, and quiet understanding over loud performance. Real love understands and expands you. The law of vibration states that you don't attract what you want, but what you are. Every thought and belief creates a frequency. If you live in fear or unworthiness, you'll attract relationships that match that energy. To break this, elevate your state, standards, emotional intelligence, and self-image, because your relationships won't rise above your self-respect. Finally, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for staying too long, ignoring your intuition, or betraying your needs for love. This is a strength, a path to freedom. As long as you judge yourself, you'll attract partners who mirror that judgment. Your self-compassion creates the ground for healthy love. Bless those who hurt you, not because they were right, but because they showed you what needed healing. They were mirrors. Learn the lesson, let go of the pain, and begin again with wisdom. The ultimate truth. You are not behind or too late. You are exactly where you need to be to understand this truth. You are worthy of a love that is clear, peaceful, and aligned with your destiny. You must choose it consciously, courageously, and consistently. Love isn't found, it's chosen. And the first person to choose is yourself. When you truly return to yourself and become whole, the question changes from where is love to am I prepared to receive it? True love can't exist with fear, neediness, or unconscious patterns. You must elevate your energy to meet it. Build a life so complete and purposeful that love becomes a beautiful addition, not a desperate fix. Dependency disguised as devotion is a thief. It steals your judgment and makes you confuse attachment with affection and sacrifice yourself with loyalty. Sacrificing your values or dimming your light for love is not love. Love is something you rise through, which requires solitude, a sacred space to become your own home. Only then can another person enter your life without becoming your entire source of safety, identity, or validation. If they leave, you won't collapse because you'll remember you were whole before them. No one can complete you. They can only complement you. You are a whole being, evolving and expanding, inviting others to walk beside you, not fill you. This understanding removes desperation and brings clarity. You'll stop abandoning yourself for company, ignoring your intuition to avoid being alone, or making agreements that cost you your peace. Peace is the highest proof of alignment. If your heart is constantly in chaos, the connection is dysfunctional, and dysfunction feels familiar until you heal its root. The hidden reason revealed. The hidden reason you keep choosing the wrong partners is that, on some level, the pain is still useful to you. It serves a purpose. It keeps you small, safe, and in the familiar. But growth begins when pain becomes unnecessary, when you no longer need it to define you, fill your emptiness, or believe that love comes through suffering. Your energy shifts. You'll become magnetic to a new kind of love, one that calms your nervous system, builds steadily, and witnesses and supports you, rather than exciting your wounds, rushing recklessly, or trying to possess you. This is what you truly crave and what you must be ready to receive. It starts with being present, feeling uncomfortable truths without running, choosing inner alignment over external approval, and being okay with being misunderstood. It means saying no when your body tightens and yes, only when your soul expands. This is radical self-respect. From this foundation, love is an extension, not a remedy. You'll stop chasing, build gardens instead of butterflies. You'll crave emotional safety over grand gestures. You'll measure love by how deeply someone sees and honors your soul, not by how much they desire you. This is evolution. You become the chooser, not the one waiting to be chosen or tolerating pain dressed as passion. You calmly and firmly say, I will wait for what is real. Real love doesn't confuse, gaslight, manipulate, or disappear. It stands with you, grows roots, communicates clearly, and reveals instead of concealing. If this is what you want, you must become it. Practice honesty, availability, and self-responsibility. Healthy relationships are built by two people who have faced themselves. It's not luck or timing. It's the result of inner work. Don't rush, don't settle, and don't believe you must shrink to be loved. The universe responds to integrity. When you walk in your truth, what's meant for you can't miss you. The wrong partners will fall away not because you push them, but because your frequency has changed. You've outgrown the need for chaos and stopped entertaining what drains your soul. In this space, love arrives quietly, peacefully, and powerfully, not to complete, fix, or rescue you, but to walk beside you, celebrate you, and rise with you. Are you ready to stop choosing from fear and trauma? Ready to believe love isn't suffering? If so, today is your turning point. Go forward remembering that you are already complete, and the right partner will reflect that truth, helping you both rise.